Hi everyone, welcome to VIEH Daily Hacking News Series. We usually call it as a breaking cyber news. So there's a lot of news that we're going to cover today, okay, from Microsoft, from Russia and lot. So let's get roll into the hacking articles. So this is first, which is related to Microsoft. So in January, basically Microsoft just break all the records of security updates and patches actually. So what does exactly this blog says that? What happens? So Microsoft actually passed approx 117 vulnerability in January, where there was 12 critical vulnerability, which means they have severity of CVSS score 9 or 10. So this is what exactly the critical one means. Here you can see. Okay. So it says 159. So there are multiple websites which says 159, 117 or something. So this is where you'll go little down, you'll get a briefing. So there was a major fixation in this patch was Microsoft Windows, Microsoft Office, Visual Studio was the applications what the Microsoft was having and where the remote code execution vulnerability was existing. So it was patched actually. So the matter was 10 day in Microsoft kernel was already there. So right now what happens actually, there are a couple of 0 day vulnerability which is right now in Windows kernel, okay, which is also right now actively get exploited. So update your window as soon as possible, otherwise you will be sitting in the hacker's room. So that's a kernel thing which is a very serious thing that you need to fix it out. So right now if you're the person who is delaying update because it takes a lot of time for the window updates, hackers are literally thanking you right now. So update your system as soon as possible and be safe. Next news is related to WordPress and credit card. So WordPress credit card schemers, it says like hide your wallet. So what happens? Hackers are using still the credit card schemers to target WordPress e-commerce site. This is script which was used. So by using this script, what does they do? They inject malicious code into checkout page to steal the customer's payment information, whatever they exist. Let's say you're a customer, you are entering up your debit card number, credit card number, whatever you have. So they are just coming up with, they are just executing some malicious code and which impact as stealing your payment info. So the entire matter was malware is right now getting hides in the legitimate website in the terms of files, right? There are a couple of files which is on the server. So Microsoft malware just get stored there and making it super hard to detect, right? It's something which actually confuse the developers as well, which actually confuse the security peoples as well, because there's a lot of file which is in the database or hosting whatever you have. Anyways, security peoples are always at the top, they're searching and they're fixing. So just be secure. If you have any website, just be updated and hire some security people, because this might save you. So WordPress admins right now, those who are handling the WordPress website, update your plugin or prepare to join the hackers community, because their favorite club is, or your favorite club might become something victims of the month. So don't be adding that specific thing. Next news is related to FBI. So FBI deleted Plugx malware from over 4,250 systems. So this is such thing which is very huge. Okay, different records as per the website. So what happens basically, the FBI remotely deleted Plugx malware which was linked to the Chinese APT group from infected system. So malware was embedded in Barracuda email gateway. There's a lot of email gateways that we usually use. So there is a Barracuda email gateway. So malware was embedded in that specific gateway, which was used for the years in espionage. Why this matter? Why it matters basically for the users? Because the FBI act under a court order, rising debate about the government intervention in the private system. So actually the scenario was, if let's say if you have Barracuda email gateway where the malware was embedded, so FBI was taking remote access. I don't know what protocol or what thing they were using. So without any permission of the users, they just took the access and deleted all those malware. So it's something which is good, right? FBI is just securing your system, but parallel in the other hand, your privacy is just a myth. How FBI is taking access, you're not getting any notice, you are not getting any pop-up. It's being deleted at the back end. No IDS, no IPS, no firewall, nothing is just prompting something. So they are working on another level. And when it was just covered into the, when this was pushed in the court, they said like it was they were acting under the court order, okay, and a rising debate about the government intervention into privacy system. Entire world is on the US. I'm just speaking. So there's a punchline usually I just create for this news is like, imagine you're waking up and finding like FBI just cleaned your PC, which is might be cool, might be creepy. So you decide and drop your thought about the comment, whatever you feel like. Anyways, now the next news related to Russia. So this is insane actually. So Kazakhstan targeted with the hat-wipe malware. So this was said to be linked with the Russia, right? This malware is usually, which is UAC-0063, said to be linked with the Russia actually. So this is a APT. APT means Advanced Persistent Threat. You may read on the Google as what does exactly it means. So APT group UAC-0063, they just launched a hat wipe malware campaign targeting Kazakhstan government agencies. So this malware basically steal the data and provide remote backdoor access for espionages actually. So why this matter? Because this highlights cyber rising about threat in geopolitics. So right now, cybersecurity is on the, because every government, every let's say hacktivist people are targeting another company by using some cybersecurity techniques. So next world war will be known how to will be a AI or cyber war. No gun, nothing will be there. Entire infrastructure is down. None of the remote things will be working. None of the satellite will be like there is Starlink might be crash or something. So there's a lot of things. So always invest on cybersecurity. So it seems like hat wipe sounds like a TikTok dance challenge. Okay, but trust me, it's one challenging you don't want to be a part of. So let me explain exactly how does it. So like how the hat wipe executed, mail is being sent to the user in a form of docs which contains a malicious code. Okay, which can be executed. So usually what does we do if we are using Google Docs? So then there is a macros which is enable. We should not enable, which is in the form of VIEH. So because of this, and most probably the macros is enabled, so it get executed as a VBA file, which create a new file as a docs. Again execute macros. So this is functionality of hat wipe, like being executed. They create some scheduled task where you will not get any notification, and it actually create and execute every 4 minutes, like as a code, as execute as something, as a new window pop up, and then it goes with the and write something and it actually communicate with the C2 server. Something goes, and then new things is get updated. New things get updated. This is a hacker server actually. So this is how exactly it works. Hat wipe execution, we can call it as. Now next news is coming from North Korea. Seems to be, yeah, it's North Korea. So North Korean macOS backdoor is there, which is called to be a spectral blood. So what happens basically, the North Korean threat actors developed a macOS malware which was named as a the name was spectral blood, okay, which was used to spy the government and defense sector actually. So this there actually, what is the good thing about North Korea, because there is having a huge cyber like hacktivist government is having a specific department, those who are taking care of cyber stuff. So they take part in cyber war, there is some sort of malware. So there is something which is they are prepared for the cyber war. Russia is also, US is also. India is something where IPOC is working. They are creating approx 5,000 cyber warriors as far as I got the notification. This is good, but it should be executed as like very soon. It's not like something a normal people are working. They should have insane knowledge of something like which might be at the level of red teamers. Okay, so like local cyber cells can't do anything, so they don't have that much of knowledge. Anyways, it's a topic of debate, but red teamers will be there, should be there, according to me. So right now, according to this malware, this is kind of rare macOS attack, which shows hackers are diversifying the targets actually. Why it matters? Because macOS isn't untouchable as Apple fans like to believe. Like always, Apple people said macOS can't be hacked, Apple can't be hacked, but that's not true. There's a lot of examples which is coming on daily basis. So right now, there's a news for there's a like something I can speak for the Apple users is that the false sense of security. Yes, hackers just state it and keep your Mac updated and stop downloading sticky applications from unauthenticated sources. Anyway, now the last news is related to FBI, I guess. Malware. No, that's not. Yeah, that's the thing we already covered. Plugx. Yes, we have covered. Yeah. Plugx. Yeah. So that was the thing. Multiple cybersecurity from like. There's a lot of, according to both the same. Okay, this is from Security Affairs. This is from the Hackers News. So actually, what happens? Multiple security firms confirm that Plugx malware is being actively used from a decade, and there's from Chinese espionage, as I told you. So despite FBI takedown, Plugx remains the major APT tool right now. Okay, so, and this is like if I talk about what Plugx malware is, then it shows a long-term persistence of a state-sponsored cyber threat. So Plugx is just a JSON worker for the malware. It just keep coming back. This isn't fight over, right? So anyways, if you want to be a cybersecurity professional, you can check out this page. So where you can learn something about web application, pen testing, how to do and how to secure a website, right? So that's all. Thank you very much for joining us in this live session. Not a live, this is recorded, which is cyber news. So thank you very much for joining this news video. Have a great day. Jai Hind.